here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. Raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
So that was sounds of Josh Groban with the track titled "You Raise Me Up," and I do hope that the track in itself is an inspiration to you if you're looking for inspiration this morning. And I tell you one thing: you are tuned into the right station. If that is also your goal, to be inspired by other individuals as they get to share their personal experiences, as they also get to share insights, and we get to exchange ideas as to how best as individuals we can be able to secure the future we all want collectively. It is the Santon Express Morning Show with your host, Tinashe Mpasiri, and I do hope that you've been looking forward to this segment where we get to have your day inspired by insights which Pastor Prince Chyke Onanma has to share with us. Pastor Prince, wonderful morning to you, and I thank you so much for joining yet again on the 1873 FM this beautiful week, the second week of the month of March.
Good morning, Tinashe. Good morning, the world. Good morning, everybody that is watching. My name is Chyke Onanma. Like he said, I pastor the Saints Gospel Church International on Toronto, 16 Arizona Boulevard, and number 9 Goldrich and Twist in Hebrew, Johannesburg. You can catch me in any of the two locations. This morning I have a word for everyone. And like I said yesterday over the services where I pastor, I told them that the word for today, everyone must try to listen because it is meant for everyone. Let's read the Bible because all we say here are Bible based. Let's go to the book of James chapter 3 verse 2.
James
The book
chapter
of
3
James,
verse 2.
Yes, the epistle of St. James chapter 3 verse number 2. Excuse me. I'm reading from the New International Version. It puts it this way. It said, we all stumble in many ways. Anyone who is never at fault in what they say is perfect, able to keep their whole body in check. The King James Version says, for in many things we offend all. If any man offend not in word, the same is a perfect man, and able also to bridle the whole body. If you do not offend in word. Now, my word for us this morning, the inspiration I want you to draw this morning,
Yes.
as you drive to work, as you prepare for work, as you get to your office this morning, is to be careful with your words.
Yes.
Be careful with your words. Be careful with what you say. Be careful with what you say. What comes out of your mouth? The Bible said that the tongue is small, but the tongue can set on fire a huge forest.
Yes.
Now, this morning, what am I trying to say? Let's narrow it down to this way. You have to be sensitive in what you say to people. Tinashe, people are going through a lot.
Yes.
That young lady in your office, that young man in your office that puts up a smile may be going through a lot. You don't just throw words carelessly. You know, in Africa, we are meant to be, to be our brother's keeper in quote. But that's not really it. How can you walk up to a young lady and whether you're the mom or the auntie or whatever, you say, when are you getting married? Like, seriously, that question is not right. You don't know when the what that lady is. Or some of you will say, what are you waiting for? Does it mean the men are not coming? No. Some of these ladies are dealing with what you cannot even imagine. They refuse to tell you, they refuse to tell anybody because nobody has ever opened up, nobody has ever come close to them to hear them out.
And nobody's willing to give the ear to listen to that problem.
Yeah, so these ladies, some of them are maybe, you feel the age is run out on their side and you are now like a moral monitor. Why are you not getting married? That's not the question. Some of these people you see that you feel are not getting married are dealing with a lot of things. Some of them are heartbroken. Some of them lost. I know a lady. Listen, I'm a pastor. I hear a lot of things and I meet a lot of people. I know a lady that took all her life savings and supported a young man who absconded, went to another country and got married to another lady that side. This lady doesn't believe in marriage any longer. Now she's trying to heal. I know of a young man, everybody's taunting him. He was 48, 49, getting to 50.
Yes.
He was not married. Everybody was taunting him. He came to me for counseling. While in the he said, Pastor, I'm suffering from a prolonged erectile dysfunction. I have gone to different hospitals. And when you throw words to somebody like him, you remind him of what he's trying to. By the grace of God, we prayed for him, we ministered to him, and he's healed. Now he's married. I think he has a kid or two now.
Wow.
I lost a little bit of contact from them. What am I trying to say here? Don't throw words at people. That person you're telling, like you see a family, they've got a child. Now the child is like 4 years old or 3 years old. And you're like, hey, Mr. Mrs. XYZ, why is your child not, why are you not getting another child? This one is supposed to have another brother
A
now.
brother or a sister.
You don't know if they are going through financial stress. You
Yes.
want to bring the baby here. You don't know if they're going through some biological problems.
Yes.
You don't know if they're having issues with the childbearing.
Yes.
Before you say a word to anybody,
You must
from today, think. Is this word of it? Is this worthy? Is this worth it? Does it really gonna help somebody? Is it really gonna change somebody? What is my word gonna do? Or am I just trying to make a joke out of it? Stop taunting people. Many of the people you see in the offices today, some of them are coming from where they are squatting in people's place. I'm telling you, people are going through a lot. Be sensitive with your words. Be sensitive in what you say to people. Be sensitive. Carefully select what you say. In fact, if you really know that what you're going to say does not really worth it, please shut up.
Spirit, you just keep
Shut
quiet.
up. You can say the way I'm saying this thing this morning calmly, because it is one of the worst problems we have in our families, in our communities, in our villages. You don't want to come down and know what your neighbor is. That is a young girl in your office that's working for you. Have you come down to check that girl is wearing only 2 gym pants, blue and black, to work? And maybe 1 or 2 tops. Have you checked? You have not checked these things. because you're busy telling her. Have you checked that lady that's wearing only one style of hair? She may not have money to change it.
Yes.
Some of them don't have money, they cut their hair. I know some people cut their hair normally, but some people don't have money to buy it, they cut their hair. Have you ever found say, this is your hair that you cut like this? Please, if your word is not going to be edifying, shut up. If it is not going to lift somebody up, shut up.
If it is not inspiring,
shut up.
And if it's not helpful,
shut up.
If it is not kind,
shut up. Please keep it to yourself. We need people that will inspire people and edify people every day. People are going through a lot. I happen to listen. Being a pastor has exposed me to a lot of things. Many I cannot even say here. People are going through a lot. People are going through a lot. That somebody dresses up and shows up doesn't mean all is well. Some are talking in. You see this clothes, this suits.
Yes,
it covers a lot of things.
Absolutely.
So when people wear it, and you're like, why haven't you done this? Why haven't you done this? There are people, some are going through deep credit mess. They can't even lift. They don't even, when their salary comes, it goes into, like that. It goes into the servicing the debts. And you know how these debts are. They're never ending. Some people, it's only the grace of God that is keeping them from being psycho.
Yes.
From soliloquizing on the street. And you are, instead of you edifying them, you are not trying to muzzle up, put more pressure on them. Please stop putting people under pressure. We are all in different races. The race of life is a definite race. It's a private race.
Yes.
You are not running for my destiny. I'm not running. There's no competition in destiny. That you have done 1, 2, 3 doesn't mean that I won't do it on my own time. Listen, you don't have a solution to my problem as much as I know. Unless I'm not working towards my destiny. If I'm working towards my destiny, I know that someday the light will shine. Please, I want to beg everyone listening, everyone watching, as you go out this morning, or you are already at work, or you're on the way driving to work, please mind how you speak to people. That person that you're hooting at, haven't you seen some people at the robots, sir?
The anger. The rage.
Not even only that, sir. Have you seen that some people, when they are in the robot, once the robot shows green, until you hoot for them, why? They are lost. They are lost. People are going through a lot. I know a woman who feeds about 4 of her adult kids. None of them is working. None is working. Adult kids, 4 of them, sitting down in the house, waiting for the woman to bring back salary. 4 adults. You see, such women they are going through a lot. Please, when you look at that waitress that made a mistake, don't call her stupid, don't call her fool. She took your orders and gave to somebody. She may be thinking about the rent that she hasn't paid. Please be very careful with your words.
Yes.
Always look at the many people are going through a lot. Please don't add to their pressure. That's the word for us today. I want to espouse that as you sit in your office, as you attend to clients today, please be careful with how you speak to them. Many of them are struggling. I'm saying this, if you watch my Facebook page, you see that I announced this yesterday because I know that people are going through a lot. There's a lot of issues I've been dealing with for people over the weeks, over the weekends, and I found out that people are going through a lot and people need our support. Please support anybody that is around you. That is the word for today. Thank you, Tinesha.
Well, on that note, let's just quickly go through some of the comments that are coming through our live streaming platforms. Good morning to you, Grace Sibongile. Good morning, MC Madon. Glad to know that you are tuned in. Good morning to you, Gordon Chukuma. He says, morning, beautiful people. And MC Madon goes on to say, that is poisonous and careless attitude. By doing so, you are intruding into people's privacy. I'm sure this comment is also referring to the manner in which some individuals, like you stated, they get to say insensitive things about other people's private issues that they are currently dealing with. Chinedu Justin Achazi says, good morning, says, happy birthday, Tinashe. I hope I got it correctly. Yeah. Keep blessing us, Pastor. God bless you richly.
God bless you.
Well,
God bless you.
Chinedu, my birthday was on the 6th, but nonetheless, each day is a day to celebrate life.
Belated happy birthday.
And a birthday is a reminder of proof of life. So I thank you for the birthday wishes. And yes, this brings us to this morning's, to wrapping up this segment this morning. And I do hope that wherever you happen to be, you have been inspired by the word that Pastor Prince Chyke Onanma had to share with us. Gordon Chukunwa goes on to say, I really enjoyed this morning. I am blessed.
Thank you.
Glad to know
blessed.
that, Gordon, you are blessed and you enjoyed this
Gordon
morning's
Chukunwa.
conversation. And
Mr.
remember to share the video with others so that they can also be touched by what Pastor Prince had to share with us this morning. On that note, good morning to you, Ivy David. Glad to know that you are also tuned in.
Good morning, Ivy, all the way from Abuja. Wow, that's wonderful. God bless you. God bless you, Ivy.
And as we go on to the break, sounds of the 1873 United Artists with a track titled Working on My Dash. We are all working on our dashes and we are all pulling our wagons. So don't distract the other individual who's working on their dash. Don't distract the other individual by saying insensitive things, who is busy spinning their plates. They've got many plates that they're spinning and juggling. And don't disturb the person who is pulling their wagon. Don't jump into their wagon because they are already burdened and you don't want to add extra baggage to that. So sounds of the 1873 United Artists with the track titled Working on My Dash. You better work on your dash as well.
It's all about my life. It's all about my dash. It's all about my life.